Hi loves, welcome to my channel. This is Mama Loves Crafty Cuteness. So as promised, I am here with another design team share that is from My Little Crafty Shop. You can find Lisa on these social media platforms. Okay. And also, you can also go to mylittlecraftyshop.com and you can use a discount code Dina, D-I-N-A, the number 10 for 10% off your total purchase. So whatever you decide to purchase, whether it be just some flowers, some tags, some dies, whatever you do, any kind of combination, you can get 10% off by using this code in the discount code area. Okay? Okay, so the die that I had promised that I was going to share was this one right here, which is the tag die. It says love on it. I know that the first thing you think of when you see a love die, everybody thinks of Valentine's Day, but I try to think outside the box. So I decided to incorporate a couple different holidays as well, just like I did for my my gifting bottles. So a perfume bottle, I should say. And also I decided to go ahead and add the bag toppers as well to this share. Okay. So the dies that the projects that I have to share, first of all, I will share the bag toppers. I did some Halloween bag toppers. I did cut out the words twice so that you would have a shadow in the back. So you have the word love. I did use Miss K's paper. That is the Disney paper, the Halloween Disney paper. And I thought they turned out really cute. And so I made a set of Halloween ones. And what's really neat about these, okay, so you can use the bag topper, and then all you have to do is you can just get some kind of twine. This just happens to be the chenille twine that was from Dollar Tree. And you would just I cut 2 strips of it, and you could just put it through like this. Okay, thought this was going to be a little bit easier. I'm just noticing it's not, the strips are not exactly the right size. They're coming through. Okay, hold on one second. So you can just put it through like this and pull. Okay, and then when you have your strips on top, you just go ahead and cut. The chenille's a little messy, so, but yeah, so that way you can just have some little strips for added decorations to the top, and then you just go ahead and just add it to the top of a bag. Okay, so you have it, that's an option. Okay, and then you have the Christmas one right here. And what I ended up doing is I ended up using some of this thick, heavy-duty paper that I ended up getting at Tuesday morning. And then I ended up using some backgrounds of another piece of paper because I had some extra backgrounds. So I went ahead and used that to make it look like candy cane. That was in a paper pad with Christmas. And then what you can do is you just get your little bag. This one just happens to have some little chocolates in it. You just bend the bag over, and then you have the little topper that you can just glue together, and you can do it just like that. And the same thing if you wanted to add something on the top, just an extra little piece. This is just some fluff that you can also add at the top of this one. Okay, so that is the set of Christmas toppers that I have. And then I also did some Valentine's toppers. This one I ended up using some of the extra hearts because once the set comes with some hearts for the tags, and I just ended up saving some of the hearts that were in here, and I decided to add them to this set. So I did put a little heart right between the O and the V. I just figured I'm just going to utilize some of the pieces that come with this set. Okay. And then on the Easter ones, I kind of did the same thing with the Easter. The Easter, I went ahead and did a little shadow. I was trying to get a pink, variation of pink, a variation of blue, and do a little shadow. And then there's a white bow also in there, so I added little hearts to it. I did do the backs. You can, it's a choice if you want to do the backs or not, but I did do the backs with all of them. And like I said, you can just pick something. If you want to go ahead and add that extra little touch, you can just put something. This one happens to be baker's twine, and you can just put the baker's twine through it, pull it through like this. Just either you can make different sizes, or you could just cut it however you want, and that would be the top of this bag topper as well. Okay, and you can add stickers depending on if you had like a regular background, like a clear, not clear, solid background and not a printed one. You can go ahead and just put like some little stickers on the sides as well. Okay, so like I said, on some of these I ended up using the extra little hearts that came from this part that is part of the tag, and I just added them in here. And then plus, when you cut out your little hole, decorative hole cover, you also get a heart from there as well that you can also use. Okay, so those are my bag toppers and all the different these different holidays. So you have the Christmas, the Valentine's, you have the Halloween, and then you have the Easter. Okay, so that's the first set. Then I had mentioned that I was going to share how you get, in some of your paper pads, you get these strips of images, which this paper pad had 3 strips of images. This was a 6x6 paper pad. This one was a Doodlebug. I believe this was a Recollection paper pad that had strips. And then also this was another Recollection Valentine's one that had strips. Okay, so I will show you kind of how I did these tags. Okay, so this is the tag that you get right here. So you get the tag that spells out the word love, and then you also get the letters that you can fill in that spells out the word love. You also get this little piece for the hole, and you also have 2 different size covers. You have a small size cover that you can use either on this one, or you can use it on this one. It just depends on your preference on what cover you want to use for your tags. Okay, and then you also have this piece that goes along the top to give it a decorative top. You don't necessarily have to use it, but it's okay to have choices. Okay, so the first tag that I wanted to share is a Halloween one. So this is the one that I did for Halloween. I went ahead and used an image that had haunted houses. It had a holographic strip, and then it also had a piece that showed cobwebs. And so when you are cutting these strips, you do want to make sure that it goes right across the top like this, so that you can see the image through the hearts, because the hearts will cut out. So you want to be able to see that image come through the hearts. I did add some excess hearts. You can see on the edges, the cobweb could just kind of peeking through there. And so this is the first set. I did a Halloween set. Now this piece of paper that I shared with you right here, I'm going to show you how I lined it up. So on this Christmas tag right here, I did 2 Christmas tags. What I had did was I used the whole sheet of paper. So I utilized the whole sheet of paper. I figured out what image I wanted to use, which you can see right there on the top. I used this image for this one, and down here on the bottom with the polar bear, I used this image with the polar bear. And then on the back, you have the candy cane kind of stripes. So I ended up using this whole section right here on the back through here. Okay, so what you do, or what I did, is you can see the image is right here. It ends up falling right about there. Okay, and so what I did is I just put this on top of here like this, and I went ahead and cut that image out right there. I cut these apart, and then I just cut that little image. I made sure that it lined up with this piece right here so that you would see those pieces coming through. As you can tell, where there's little bits of blue and snow coming through, those are the parts that I didn't add the extra little hearts over. Okay, and then you can see right here I ended up using a lot of the extra little hearts with this project as well. I just figured, you know what, I'm going to utilize everything that I have to from these different dies, and I thought it would just be cute to show the different ways you can use it just with the dies and the paper. You don't have to have anything else extra except for the paper, glue, and your die. And that's it. So those are the Christmas ones that I created. And like I had said, you can go ahead, if you wanted to, you can just get something that, different kinds of trim of some kind. You can either do ribbon. This one just happens to be a fluffy ribbon that looks like, I don't know, this kind of reminds me of a polar bear. So you can just go ahead and add that. And so then you can just put that on there as part of the top of the tag. And then also I have Valentine's Day. And this one I decided to use the hearts between the O and the V as well. Some of the hearts I ended up filling in, like this whole set of hearts, you can see that I filled in with other hearts. And then this one I left them where it's open so that you can see the back coming through. So those are the Valentine's Day ones. And then I also made some tags that were Easter. And so this is with the Doodlebug set, and you can see on the top I did leave some spaces in that were open, and then I added some hearts on here as well. I think they turned out really super cute. And like I said, all these are just made with just the paper pieces, the extra little paper pieces that come with this set. So like I said, you get a lot of these little extra hearts, and I figured, you know what, I'm just going to utilize those hearts, and that's what I did. But that is my share. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And like I said, you can find this die that has the bag toppers and the tags on My Little Crafty Shop. This is the website that you would go to, and you can use the coupon code Dina10 for 10% off. And like I said, you can if you're a person who loves to craft all during the year with Halloween, you can make some Halloween dies, because we all love Halloween. So these are perfect where it says love. Same with Valentine's Day, same with Easter, and of course Christmas. We all love Christmas. But I just wanted to give you a lot of different options that you can use for these particular dies. I want to say thank you guys so much again. And for the next video, will be, I will feature the bow die in the next video that you see. Okay, it's going to be the small bow, the small scalloped bow, and then you also have the large scallop bow. Okay, so thank you guys again so much for watching. Please go show Lisa some love at My Little Crafty Shop, and I will see you guys all on the next video. Bye, guys.